Welcome to SPASRO. Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we will see about Mars and Venus in 9th house. In astrology, when Mars and Venus are both placed in the 9th house of a natal birth chart, it can have a significant influence on a person's beliefs, values, and approach to higher education, travel, and spirituality. Here's what it might signify. 1. Passion for learning. Mars represents energy, drive, and assertiveness, while Venus represents love, beauty, and harmony. When these two planets are in the 9th house, there can be a strong desire to expand one's horizons through education and intellectual pursuits. This individual may have a passionate and assertive approach to learning and may excel in fields that involve higher education, such as academia, philosophy, or law. 2. Adventurous spirit. The 9th house is associated with long-distance travel, foreign cultures, and exploration. With Mars and Venus here, the person may have a strong desire for adventure and may be drawn to exploring different cultures, philosophies, or spiritual practices. They might be enthusiastic about traveling to foreign countries and experiencing new ways of life. 3. Values and beliefs. Venus represents values and what one finds attractive, while Mars can indicate strongly held beliefs and principles. When these planets are in the 9th house, there may be a harmonious blending of one's values and beliefs. The person may be passionate about their philosophical or spiritual convictions and may seek to align their values with their quest for higher knowledge. 4. Charismatic communicator. Venus is also associated with communication and social skills, and Mars adds assertiveness to the mix. With this placement, the individual may have a charismatic and assertive communication style, making them effective in expressing their beliefs and ideas to others. They may be persuasive and captivating speakers or writers. 5. Relationships and travel. Venus also relates to relationships, while Mars can signify action and drive in this area. In the 9th house, these planets may suggest that the person's romantic relationships are influenced by or connected to their travels or involvement in higher education. They may meet romantic partners through educational pursuits, while traveling, or in foreign settings. 6. Spiritual exploration. The 9th house is associated with spirituality and beliefs. When Mars and Venus are present here, the person may have a passionate and harmonious approach to exploring different spiritual and philosophical traditions. They may be open to various belief systems and may actively seek spiritual growth and enlightenment. It's important to note that the overall interpretation of a birth chart is complex and depends on the positions and aspects of other planets, as well as the individual's unique experiences and choices in life. A qualified astrologer can provide a more personalized and in-depth analysis of how Mars and Venus in the 9th house specifically affect a person's life and personality. Certainly, let's explore some additional aspects of having Mars and Venus in the 9th house of a natal birth chart. 7. Adventurous relationships. With Mars and Venus in the 9th house, romantic relationships may often involve a sense of adventure and exploration. The individual might be attracted to partners who share their love for travel, learning, or cultural experiences. These relationships could be marked by a sense of freedom and a desire to grow together through shared adventures. 8. Philosophical convictions. The 9th house is linked to philosophical beliefs, and Mars and Venus here can indicate that the person's convictions and values are deeply intertwined with their relationships and actions. They may actively pursue partners who align with their beliefs and values, and they may engage in philosophical discussions or debates within their relationships. 9. Conflict in belief systems. On the flip side, conflicts related to beliefs and values could arise in the person's life. Mars represents assertiveness and sometimes aggression, so there might be moments of tension when their beliefs clash with those of others. However, Venus can also bring diplomacy and a desire for harmony, so they may seek to resolve these conflicts in a balanced and diplomatic way. 10. Love of learning. with Mars and Venus in the 9th house, the individual may have a deep love of learning that extends beyond formal education. They might be self-driven learners, constantly seeking to expand their knowledge and horizons. This could manifest in hobbies, self-study, or a passion for exploring new subjects. 11. Teaching and sharing knowledge. These individuals may have a natural inclination toward teaching and sharing their knowledge and beliefs with others. Whether through formal teaching roles or informal mentoring, they may find fulfillment in helping others broaden their understanding of the world. 12. Travel as a romantic element. Travel and exploration may be an integral part of their romantic experiences. They could meet romantic partners during their travels, or they might engage in long-distance relationships that involve frequent travel to be together. The excitement of exploring new places together can be a strong bond in their relationships. 13. Religious and spiritual pursuits. Depending on the individual's overall chart and personal inclinations, Mars and Venus in the 9th house could indicate a strong connection to religious or spiritual practices. They may actively participate in religious ceremonies, rituals, or spiritual journeys, and their spiritual beliefs may influence their approach to love and relationships. Remember that while astrology can provide insights into personality traits and tendencies, it's not deterministic. People have free will and can choose how to express the energies represented by their birth chart. Therefore, the actual experiences and outcomes in a person's life will depend on a combination of astrological factors and personal choices. Consulting with a professional astrologer can offer a more detailed and customized interpretation of these placements in your specific birth chart. Certainly, here are some additional insights into having Mars and Venus in the 9th house of a natal birth chart. 14. Risk-taking. Mars in the 9th house can make the individual more prone to taking risks, especially when it comes to their beliefs and values. They may be willing to challenge the status quo or engage in adventurous endeavors to assert their convictions. Venus adds an element of charm to this assertiveness, making them persuasive in advocating for their ideas. 15. Desire for freedom. The 9th house is associated with freedom and expansion. With Venus and Mars here, there may be a strong desire for personal freedom within relationships. They might resist feeling tied down or restricted and may seek partners who share their need for independence and exploration. 16. Cultural sensitivity. These individuals may have a heightened sensitivity to cultural differences and diversity. They may be open-minded and accepting of people from various backgrounds, and they might actively engage in cultural exchanges or cross-cultural relationships. 17. Optimism and enthusiasm. The 9th house is linked to optimism and enthusiasm, and with both Mars and Venus here, the person may have an infectious enthusiasm for life. They might inspire others with their positive outlook and be drawn to partners who share their zest for living life to the fullest. 18. Desire for higher education. Mars and Venus in the 9th house can indicate a strong desire for higher education and a pursuit of advanced degrees. They may find joy and fulfillment in academia, research, or intellectual pursuits, and they may excel in these areas. 19. Balancing passion and harmony. These individuals may need to strike a balance between their passionate and assertive nature, Mars, and their desire for harmony and beauty, Venus. They may go through periods where they have to assert themselves more forcefully to maintain their values and beliefs, while at other times, they seek compromise and harmony in their interactions. 20. Exploring love abroad. For some, Mars and Venus in the 9th house could signify a love for international or long-distance relationships. They may find love while traveling or in a foreign country, and they might have partners from diverse cultural backgrounds. 21. Spiritual growth through relationships. Relationships may play a significant role in their spiritual growth. They may view their partnerships as opportunities for personal and spiritual development, and they might seek partners who share their spiritual or philosophical outlook. 22. Inspirational communication. These individuals may have a talent for inspiring and motivating others through their communication style. Whether through teaching, writing, or public speaking, they can effectively convey their beliefs and values to inspire those around them. Remember that while Mars and Venus in the 9th house can provide valuable insights into one's personality and life tendencies, astrology is just one aspect of understanding oneself. People are complex, and their experiences are influenced by a wide range of factors, including upbringing, personal choices, and environmental circumstances. A professional astrologer can provide a more comprehensive analysis of your birth chart and how these planetary placements interact with other elements of your astrological profile.